Hi, in this video we will see how you can download and install the modernize and admin template and use it for your own project. So this one is built on React.js, which is one of the most popular framework right now, and it is also using the TypeScript, the Redux, and HTML, CSS. And for CSS framework, we are using MUI. Right, so it has many built applications. You can see we have chat applications, then we have notes, we have calendar, we have the email applications, we have different admin UI. For example, the latest e-commerce. For modern UI, we have the modern admin template. We have different modes. You can turn to the dark mode. You can even change the theme direction to left to right. You can also change the colors. See, I've chosen the orange one, and we also have different modes for container options, sidebars, cards with border or shadow. So let's see how you can use this admin template for your project. Download and extract the zip files. You will get these three main folders: the docs, Figma file, and packages. Inside Figma file, we have it given the text document in which we have given two links for Google Drive and Figma link, and you can use one of the link to get to check the UI designs. Then inside docs, we have the main index file, and this is for the documentation part. If we'll open it, it will open on the main browser. And then inside the packages, we have given JavaScript as well as for TypeScript. Right, the main file is for the project, and we also have given a starter kit. So let's go back to the documentation and see how you can install and what are the requirements. So like I said, it's based on React and Material UI. It has 2D dashboard variations, table, charts, forms, etc. So in order to customize it, you should have the knowledge of React, Redux, CSS, and HTML. Right, this is for the support ticket, which I will tell you later. Let's go and check the package structure. So inside docs, we have the official documentation. Inside packages, we have the main files. Then inside SRC, we have assets. Inside assets, we have the images. Inside components, we have all the UI components. This is for the layouts part. For routing, we have a different folder, routes. Inside store, we have apps and customizer. Then since it's also using the TypeScript, all the types are declared under the types folder. For utils, it is also it's a multilingual project. So inside utils, we have different languages. Again, inside views, we have the UI components. Then the app is the main file index. Then we are also using JSON web tokens with Firebase backend. So all the files are inside JWT Firebase. And then we also have a starter kit. So if you do not want to use the whole project, whole applications built in, you can go with the starter pack. Let's go to quick start and see how you can install the project. So it says the local system should have Node.js 14 and npm.js 6 plus versions. In order to check the versions, what you can do, you can open the command prompt and type node space v to check the node version. My local system has 21.1. Let's also check the npm version. That says we have 10.8. So we are good to go. If you face any issue or you see any kind of error while checking the versions, what you can do, you can go to the official project official website. Like we have nodejs.org for downloading the node environment. Then you can go click to download Node.js, and it will download the latest node environment onto your local system. Same goes with the npm. Right. So once you update the node and npm version, what you have to do, you just have to open the main folder inside the VS Code or any other code editor, right? So I'm going to open the files inside the VS Code. I'm going to use VS Code, and then I'll be installing the node package modules, right? So now I have opened the files inside my VS Code editor. As you can see, we are inside the packages, TypeScript and main file. Now what we have to do, we just have to install npm node package modules. You can type npm I or install to download all the modules. So it will take a few minutes to install all the modules. Once it's installed, then we will start the project. Our project has been started on localhost 5173, as you can see here. Let's go back to the documentation, and if you want to build the command, then you can run npm run build or yarn build once you are done with the project. And to host it on your server, you have to run this project. It will give you a specific folder which you have to host on the server. So let's check how you can change the colors, right? Since we have different files for light theme and dark theme, you have to make changes in this one. If you want to make changes in the light theme, right, you have to go to the src folder, then we have theme, then we have light theme colors. So I think let's check for the primary color. I'm going to make it black. See, the primary blue color has been changed to black. This is for the light theme. Same goes with the dark theme. You have to access this file. This is the one, dark theme colors. This is for the blue. This is for aqua, purple, green. So all these colors are mentioned here, and you can make changes accordingly. Let's undo this change. Save this, and see, the color has been changed to blue, right? This is for the colors. And to change the typography, you have to make changes in two files. The first one is the index file. The index file is here, and we are using Jakarta fonts, as you can see. If you want to change the font, then you have to paste the Google link here, and then you have to go to theme typography. Inside src we have theme, and then we have typography. Here you have to mention the font family name which you are using. You just have to save both the files, and your typography will be changed. For icons, we are using tabular icons. The package has already been installed in the project. You just have to import the icon name like this, and to get the icon name, what you can do, you can just go to the tabularicons.io, which is the official website, and then you can check the icon name here, and then you can import like this. So it's pretty forward and very easy to use. You can also mention the width and the size of the icon like this, and you have to use this icon as a component. So we have also given the shadow. If you want to change the shadow values, then again you have to access the theme, and there we have shadows.js, and here we have, this is for the dark and this is for the light variant. Make changes in this file and your shadow value will be changed. Right. To customize the theme, like we have by default right now, it's light theme, the theme direction is RTL, theme color is primary. Right. To make changes in this one by default, then you have to access the customizer, which is inside store and customizer. So we have store here, then customizer, and then customizer slice. So this is the file, right? And let's change the dark mode, light mode to the dark mode. first. Let's see the now the default value mode has been changed to dark. Let's make another change. Let's also change the theme. Let's try the green theme. See, the theme has been changed to green. So from here you can change the values, and it's easy to use. You just have to make changes in this file and your default values will be changed. Right, so here you can check what values you can actually change. You can change the mode to right to left or left to right. You can change the dark theme modes. You can change the color themes. All the color themes are given here. The horizontal layout, the full width layout, the box layout, mini sidebar, if you want the card with shadow or not, and you can also manipulate the border. Even you can also change the border radius. Right, so here we have given the, right now it's, see, I've changed the border radius. It's now the value is 15. You can go to this file and you can change the border radius to 15 or less, whatever the value you want. Right, let's go and check the routing part. Again we have two files. The first one is to give options like this for the routing, and then the second part is to give the route, actually the what route it should take. So first add something in the sidebar. So we have to access this file. It's inside the layouts, full vertical. So it's inside the layouts, we have full, then we have to go to vertical, then sidebar, and then I guess then we have menu items. This is for the tabular icons, as I mentioned earlier. Right, let's check now. Since we have one modern and then e-commerce, let's also add a new one by the name of test, and also change the icon to image package. Right, and here you just have to mention the href. See, now we have a test route, and in order to the actual routing, where should redirect you to, so you have to go to this file src routes and router. Inside src we have routes folder, then we have this router file. So this is the one. Since we have this e-commerce dashboard, it's going to the dashboard e-commerce. So here you have to mention the route, and your routing will be done. So it's quite easy to use. Let's remove this part, save it, close this one. See, so this is how you can actually create new pages for your own project. So this project is also multilingual. As you can see, we have Chinese, so the side menu will be changed to the Chinese, and then we have France, Arabic. Let's select the English again. So to add it, we have the files inside utils. Inside languages we have JSON files like this. If you want to add more files, you can add like this. .json files, and you have to access these files inside the header language, which is inside layouts and then full. Inside vertical we have header, and then inside header we have language.js slide. So this is the one, this is the for the image part, right? So here you have to make changes. Yes, and your language will be customized or changed. We are also using few APIs. Let me show you. And to make calls to fetch data or to send the data, we are using Axios. Axios is also a library which is pretty forward to use. It's already installed. If you want to use it, you can, and if you do not want to use it, you can remove that part accordingly. So here you just have to paste the API, and then you can make calls to fetch the data either here or here. You can change it accordingly. Right, so the authentication part, we have the authentication part done. If we'll click here, it will log out, and if we'll use admin, and if we click on the sign in, it will sign in. So by default we are using Firebase, which is a Google product basically. If you do not want to build the backend, you can use the Firebase, and here is the link given here. But if you want to change to JWT, this is for the JWT method. You just have to go to index.txt, and from here you can actually change the method to JSON Web Tokens. And this is for the Firebase part. And to generate key, all the steps are given here for the backend. Well, if you do not want to use the backend, you can remove this part. It's completely dependent on you. Or if you want to build your backend, then you can go ahead and build it, right? So if you face any issue while installing the template, what you can do, you can go to adminbar.com/support, and you can raise a ticket, and your query will be resolved as soon as possible. So thank you.